What lessons can you learn from the most successful billionaires in the world? The last time we covered 10 lessons to learn from 20 self-made female billionaires. Today, we are going to laser focus on 10 lessons from 20 self-made male billionaires. In both videos, you can get 20 lessons to advance your success in life. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This channel is a way to converse with future wealthy leaders looking for a daily dose of inspiration. We are grateful that you are enjoying our content and tuning in today. This video is a source of aspiration for prospective wealthy people who want to get motivated by others' success stories. Especially, get inspired by the brilliant men who have achieved it all. It is necessary to heed advice from those who have made a mark in the Hall of Fame. Hence, it is necessary to observe what actions these people took which made them what they are now. Self-made male billionaires have figured out a way to maintain success in a fast-paced world. Today, we will learn insights and learnings from these men, so stay tuned to this video. Now, if you're looking for inspiration and want to improve your route to success, then you have come to the right place. Subscribe now to get daily content from the successful guys. The channel is full of inspiring content which can pave the path for future wealthy leaders. Now let us get back to our topic for today. Here are 10 things to learn from 20 self-made billionaires. Number 10. Plan your product for the future, not the present. It is not only by chance that most of these male billionaires have created ambitious and world-changing products for the masses. For example, Facebook was ahead of its time, and nobody had any idea of the value associated with the website at first. Instead, it is by choice that these male billionaires envision a product that works more so for the future than the present. They choose to have a visionary lens and do not limit themselves with redundant products. As Steve Jobs, the late CEO of Apple, wisely said, "The ones who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones that do." Number 9. You are nothing without a good team. There is no doubt that all of the billionaires have a massive team to back them up. Without a solid partnership and strong teamwork, no company can sustain itself for long. Instead, they crumble down without the help of others. This is clear by Mark Zuckerberg's success, who credits his team for his incredible success. He claimed, "One of those things that the media just constantly gets wrong is this idea that it is a person. It is never a person. It is always a team." He elaborated that he spends a lot of time just scouting people with the right attitude. A skill is teachable, but the attitude is inborn. The most important thing for you as an entrepreneur trying to build something is you need to build a really good team. And that's what I spent all my time on. Number 8. Network, network, network. Most billionaires exist within the same social circle as each other. They are aware of how important it can be to maintain a strong network. This makes it easier for them to know about each other's successes and businesses. This is a smart tactic as you always need more exposure and partnerships to support your business. It becomes easier to find contacts, information, and form business deals. Networking is perhaps the biggest advantage multinational companies offer, and billionaires are aware of this advantage. Bill Gates, the CEO of Microsoft, emphasized the importance of building relationships and respecting smart individuals. Number 7. Stop crying over your failures. It is easy to self-victimize and to start crying over your failures. However, it is much harder to stand up again and confront that mistakes are common and can be corrected. Self-made male billionaires mostly fail in their first or second tries. They learn from these mistakes and then create something better and bigger than the last time. This is their recipe for success. It is the understanding that every failure is a lesson instead of a curse. As Bill Gates said, "It's fun to celebrate success, but it is more important to heed the lessons of failure." Bill Gates saw his first company, Traf-O Data, fail right in front of his eyes. It went out of business in the late 1970s, and Gates watched his dream crumble. However, according to him and his co-founder Paul Allen, the lesson they learned from the failure of Trafo Data helped Microsoft succeed. Number 6. Know what is important to you. Billionaires are aware of their passions, interests, and dreams. They know what they aspire for from the start, and this is why they fight for what is important to them. Jeff Bezos, the CEO of Amazon, rightly said, "One of the huge mistakes people make is that they try to force an interest in themselves. You don't choose your passions choose you." No matter how much you try to convince yourself to pursue something aside from your passion, it will never work out. It won't work out because you can never be as attentive or happy about doing something that you do not love. Hence, it is necessary to figure out what work inspires you and pursue that field. Number 5. Hard work over luck. There is no such thing as luck for billionaires. Instead, most of them credit their success to their hard work instead of an intangible item. Larry Ellison is one of the stories of how hard work and devotion bring you to your path. He was born in Brooklyn to a single mother, but was raised by his uncle and aunt. Later in life, Ellison dropped out of college and drove to California after his adoptive mother died. He worked odd jobs for around 8 years before founding his software development company in 1977. That venture is today known as Oracle, one of the world's largest technology companies, with a net worth of $116.5 billion. If this advice resonates with you, then comment below and like this channel. Number 4. Prioritize your mental and physical health. No billion-dollar businesses are successful without a healthy and fit owner. You not only have to look at the part, but also feel it. It is important to have your priorities straightened out and be in your best form. Kevin Plank, the founder of Under Armour, worth $2.1 billion, emphasizes how important personal health is to him. Your idea can only become successful if you have the mental, emotional, and physical energy to knock it out of the park. Otherwise, you are most likely to fail. Stress reduction strategies, a healthy diet, and daily exercise are wondrous for your motivation and mental capacity. Number 3. Strive for excellence. More than wanting to earn and be rich, it is better to prioritize excellence over mediocre results. Numerous self-made male billionaires believe in a simple philosophy in life. They believe that it is more important to create a beneficial product than an average product for the consumers. They believe if you produce something brilliant, then money will be a natural side reward that you will reap from it. As Mohamed Douji, CEO of METL and worth $1.6 billion, said, "Always strive for excellence in life and never make room for mediocrity. Set your standards high, and your efforts shall be rewarded." Number 2. Be a creator, not a follower. It is important to understand when you need to break out of the mold of following others' ambitions and ideas. While it is fine to work for someone, sometimes that can stifle your inner creativity. When this happens, remember that you can be a creator instead of a follower. Richard Branson, the billionaire who started Virgin Airlines, was mocked when he wanted to compete against established airline giants, but he insisted on creating his path. Virgin Airlines struggled in its first few years, but eventually, Branson sold his 31% stake of Virgin America for $286 million. He is now worth $4.5 billion. Number 1. Embrace your vision. Perhaps the most important lesson to learn is to embrace your blessed vision. It is quite a gift to have a particular vision in the first place, as it gives you the power to understand what you are meant to do. All male billionaires were aware of their vision. However, this did not mean that the vision was successful in the first go. Instead, after failing again and again and striving to conquer, the dream finally came true. Whether it be Microsoft, Apple, or Facebook, all of these mega successful companies were once just a blueprint sketched out of mere paints. The power to accept that failure is inevitable and that the unexpected can be successful is one of the main reasons these certain men are billionaires and are some of the biggest names in the world. There are many lessons to learn from brilliant men who have taken the world with a storm. They have persevered and achieved it all. From learning to accept initial failures in life, having original ideas with a unique selling point, being a hard worker, creating an elaborate network, and respecting the team, these men have created a blueprint of success for people who want to create a similar legacy. These are some of the lessons which can bring everyone a lot of success, inspire others, and nurture wisdom. If you gained some inspiration from all these brilliant men today, then smash the like button, comment your thoughts down below, and do not forget to subscribe for similar daily content. Please check our other videos to boost your next actions to success. You can find links in the top right corner, below the video, or let YouTube suggest the next video as soon as I stop talking. Let us know if there are any more self-made male billionaires you look up to or want to be like in the future. Thank you for tuning in and watching our videos. See you next time!